Joined in studio now by Riggs Eckelberry, the Dean of Water, also the CEO of Origin Clear, OCLN's the stock symbol. Always a pleasure, Riggs.
Thank you, Don.
I understand this week you have some news about guidance.
Well, I finally got the agreement of our legal counsel to say what's happening, which is an amazing growth by our superstar Dan Early, who's got these modular water systems. Month one, he did 60K out of the box, 190K month two, and now for the entirety of the fourth quarter, we're looking at $1 million in purchase orders, right?
Great.
That's
amazing.
That's a nice graph.
What's even more amazing is you got lawyers to agree on something.
It's so true. But here's the fact that, you know, the whole trend is towards these self-reliant water systems, and we have the proprietary technology that the world needs for these self-reliant water systems.
Now you've got a presentation to share with us. Let's take a look at that right now.
Where Origin Clear is going, ultimately, is we believe we're going to be a real player in the water industry. As oil prices come back up, the oil industry now has to spend $3 trillion a year to modernize the facilities. What that means is all of the substandard ways of dealing with water, like just putting it down a disposal well, now we're going to start being able to reuse the water. Our technology can compete with that. That's billions of gallons of water that are actually not going to disappear forever. So that's where these new technologies come in. America does not recycle a lot of water, only 1%. We're behaving like we got lots of water. Well, look at Flint, that's contaminated water. They got plenty of water, but is it drinkable? No. So we need to be water wise. Water, especially wastewater, has gone from being a liability to an asset. And that's if you treat it properly, you can reuse it for agricultural purposes, for industrial purposes, as drinkable water. So there's a whole new world taking advantage of what used to be thrown away and reusing it. All water is recycled water, and it comes back through the cloud system, etc. Well, you can replicate that in a water treatment plant and actually not have any scarcity of clean water. The whole water world is moving to a decentralized structure, just like all kinds of other things.
Today is our first water conference that the Origin Clear group is having, and we've got 5 companies that are speaking today, all of which have their own unique technology, their own market applications, their own customer base. If we can bring these companies together and let them continue to operate independently, but at the same time share their technology, share their market knowledge, their customer base, there's just dividends to be had.
Bill Charneski brings in Dan Early. And Dan Early is just an amazing person. Why? Because he has a proprietary technology for delivering these water systems in a box. Boom. Just drop them in the ground, forget about them for 100 years. Amazing. And they use so little power they can run off a solar panel. All of a sudden, Dan Early was part of our company. And so we're actually delivering systems to end users. The first deal we did was a brewery, and we're also working with other water companies. The key is how do you scale up? Remember that the #1 opportunity in the decade to come is going to be with what I call stranded assets. These are users that are stuck without connection to the sewage grid. And now they didn't have to build a 3-mile sewage line that the city won't even accept. So they're going to have to build their own sewage plant. We have the ability to drop one in, recycle. We're going to have a standard lineup of these modular water systems. So what we're moving into now is let's really go into the business of delivering our technology as a complete solution to the marketplace. So we've basically bought the ability to commercialize not only other people's technology, but our own. With the Origin Clear cooperative that we're setting up, whether it's through direct ownership, joint ventures, strategic partnerships, there's a bunch of ways we can work together. You can actually get those efficiencies of volume, you can actually get distribution. And our plan is to keep growing the revenue steadily, achieve profitability, blow right by that, and keep growing. And we're going to see on the other side.
Well, that was remarkably informative, Riggs. Really great presentation.
That was amazing. And let me tell you, I believe that we are the next big water company. And it's going to be done by aggregating all these small, what somebody at the Crypto Invest Summit said yesterday to me. He said, you've got the micro hydro grid. That's what's growing. And we are the ones leading in that area. I'm not going to say it's an iPhone moment, but it's close.
But it's a disruption in the water industry.
Exactly.
Once again, Origin Clear, OCLN, the disruptive force in the water industry. It's coming. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.